So I finally got to sit down and try my hand out at ARMS. I got to give it a good, solid college try. And I gotta say, I really liked it. I truly do. And this isn't gonna be kind of a like review type video with scripts and all that, like what I usually do. This is more or less just a general overview of my thoughts on the ARMS Global Testpunch that just happened this past weekend. And now that I finally got to play it, I am so excited to talk about it. So let's just get right down to it. From the second you boot up the title screen, you're immediately greeted with this like bustling soundtrack and this colorful display, and it just indicates quality. By the way, go and watch this unboxing video of the limited edition version of Hyper Light Drifter because no one else did, and I had fun making that, and I'd like for more people to check it out because I think you'd get a kick out of it. So my general thoughts and impressions over the game are, holy freaking ballsack, this game is fun. This game is so much fun. I truly hope more people actually check this game out. If you have not had the chance to play a Global Testpunch, like, seriously devote time and take some time out of your schedule and play one of these whenever it goes live again in a few days, because I'm going to, and I'm busy as shit. I barely have time to play this. I actually had to, I was at a food truck festival whenever one of these were happening, and I had to leave that early. I had to leave all that sweet, delicious, fried, greasy, horrible food for you. I had to leave that early so I could get home and rush and play this for like 30 minutes, and I'm so glad I did because goddamn is this game so much fun. And it's weird, isn't it? Because the first time I saw this, I was like, that looks like a heaping pile of wet trash and baby puke. And now I'm actually playing it and I'm laughing. I was legitimately bursting out laughing in some scenes and some points in the game because I was just having so much fun, and I was legitimately at the very core of my being was I having so much goddamn fun playing this game. I mean, it almost rivaled Smash, and that, I didn't think I'd ever say that about another fighting game, and I genuinely like fighting games, but Smash is like, oh, that's top shit when it comes to fighting games for me. But this game, try this game out. It is the weirdest, stupidest game I've ever played, I feel like, but it is just so odd and amusing and charming and fun. I just genuinely don't think that if you like fighting games or just action games in general, you're gonna get a kick out of this game. Or it could be a punch. And that's due to two reasons. One, the game is deep, but it's not deep in the sense that there are like mass Excel spreadsheets of button combinations for you to learn. No, there's barely any button combinations for you to even adapt to or learn. But it's deep in the sense that the game moves so fast and you have so many different things that you can be doing, but it's all down to just a simple 4-button layout. And you can even play this game with motion controls if you feel like it, but you don't have to. That's just the beauty of it. You have the choice. So I mean, you really only need the A, B, X, and Y button to do all the combinations in the game, but it's just so seamlessly and simply laid out for you, and you can just kind of make your own combinations. The game moves so fast that you don't necessarily need to plan out all your attacks in advance, but you can do that too. It's this really bizarre concept that I'm happy to see that's come about inside of a video game, but I never would have thought of it myself, and that's what makes Nintendo so amazing when it comes to game development and game design, because they can come up with shit like this, and I never ever would have imagined that this type of game would be possible. I realize I did just an absolutely terrible job of explaining the concept and the mechanics to you guys, but just I genuinely just want you to try this game out, because it is similar to Smash in the sense that you don't necessarily have a bunch of combinations that you have to input to actually do any sort of major real damage to the other player, but you kind of just create your own combinations in the sense that, oh, I'm gonna jump, I'm gonna dash over here, and then I'm gonna shoot out both my arms and grab them, and then I'm gonna try to follow up by using my left boomerang arm and just hitting them in the face and the side. It's just stuff like that. Like, you kind of come up with your own combinations of what you think will work better, but not necessarily with something like Street Fighter where you have to input all these obnoxious combinations and then you can follow up with another attack by inputting more combinations. It's just play the game, right? Just play the game. Something else I would like to say is that I suck ass at this game, but I still love it. And that to me is the point where I always say that's a good game. Whenever someone can legitimately suck at a game and just absolutely have so much fun playing it, that is the point where you're like, wow, we've made a good game. Because this game just exudes fun, it exudes personality, it exudes character, and I can't even stress that enough. Like, you know those blocks of cheese that you can buy at the supermarket? Yeah, those nice blocks of Colby Jack? Take that and just add about 50% more cheese on top of that, that's just how much thick cheese is stuffed into this game. And I love it. Like, for instance, there's a character that's made of ramen. Before I actually booted up this game, I really wasn't too into the character designs themselves, and now I want to know more. Like, how did this happen? Where do these creatures come from? Like, what is that thing? This game arises so many questions about humanity, and really, it's about just characters with springy arms who are trying to hit a volleyball back and forth and blow it up on each other. The last thing I kind of want to harp on here is going to be the minigames. The minigames themselves, like, are technically side offerings to this package, but they're actually going to be legitimately fun. Like, that, I had so much fun playing volleyball, and I can't wait to get my hands on hoops, because you take players and you grab them and dunk them. I mean, what? I would like to compare this game to Rocket League in the sense that it is just so strange and bizarre and out there, and it looks like it just exudes personality and just amazing game design. And I would just like to say that I think this is going to be Nintendo's next big thing. If you can get enough people to actually try this out and play it, if Nintendo can actually keep improving the marketing when it comes to this game, I legitimately think this could be Nintendo's next big thing, because this is an incredibly large amount of fun. And I think this is going to be something that people are going to play whenever they hang out with their friends, or whenever they go to parties, or they constantly play it online. Like, I know I am. Holy shit, I'm definitely going to be playing this. I'm going to be like an ARMS expert by the end of June. So yeah, I understand this was really rambly and not necessarily what my normal Indie Jacob videos are in here, but I just had to get on here. I just had to talk about this because I definitely want more people to try out the Global Testpunch if you can. I understand that a lot of people already did, but if you haven't out there, please, I mean, please make time and try it. Just give it a try, because if you give it more than 10 minutes for you to get used to the controls and really get used to the gameplay mechanics, I promise you're probably going to like it. Like, again, I suck ass at this game, like major levels of ass, but I truly was enjoying myself, and the only thing I would want Nintendo to put are going to be customizable controls. Like, that's the only thing I would have to say. Like, I do want you to put that in the game, because not using Y to punch, it just really messed with my mind. Other than that, it wasn't that big of a deal. And at this point, all I have to say is, Nintendo, stop torturing me with awesome music that gets stuck in my head all the time.